People get stuck all over. It's scary. I mean, I saw 3 vehicles stuck down the university here.
We've heard from a lot of viewers saying they're upset they still have to go to work with the dangerous weather conditions that we've been having. So what are the rules?
Can the law protect you if you actually cannot make it to work because of the weather? Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer looked into it and joins us live in the studio with details. Melanie?
Andrea, Mike, we did some digging on this, and it turns out employers are legally required to make sure you're not in danger. This responsibility is enforced by OSHA. Now, this includes everything from making sure sidewalks and parking lots are clear of snow to prevent falls to regulations around specific jobs. We talked to some people around the FM area to see what they think. Chad Lura, who works for Red River Collections, tells us if the weather's bad and you can't go to work, you shouldn't have to. The people we talked to say they were either fortunate enough to be able to stay home or at least leave work early on Thursday when the weather got bad.
There's people outside trying to help them. They're not dressed for the weather, trying to get to work because certain appropriate attire for work is maybe different than what's appropriate for the weather outside.
Did you call in at all, or?
My boss luckily let me stay home that day.
I'm an electrician, so I'm a construction worker. So this past week I've been working out in the cold, so it was nice to be able to be told, yeah, we're not expecting you to be outside, and if you need to, you can go home at noon.
Now, if you can't come into work because of weather, check out your employee handbook to see if they have a company policy to handle these kinds of situations. And if your company has no policy regarding inclement weather, there's no law prohibiting them from threatening to fire you if you can't prove in a specific way that getting to work is a safety hazard. Andrea, Mike?
All right, thank you, Melanie. Human resource officials say there's typically always a solution an employer can think of, such as asking an employee to take a day with no pay if you decide to stay home.